Hello, you sexy bitches. Welcome to my harem. It is I, Chuck the Cybercuck, and I just got done eating a gluten-free bowl of ice cubes. So right here, I'm with my side hoe, Seth the programmer. We're going to have a great debatable topic for you guys. So hang on to your dicks, and we're going to go for a ride.
Whoop. So we're making this video because a lot of people from other fandoms, mainly Superman fans, don't understand what area of effect is and what it means to suppress your ki. They don't understand why, Goku and Vegeta, they don't blow up planets whenever they use their full power attacks and why they're only making craters in the ground. So we're going to be going into detail about that. It kind of disappoints me that I have to do this video, when bigger YouTubers with like 130 subscribers, not trying to throw any shade or nothing, but they don't know why Trunks' final flash in Dragon Ball Super didn't destroy the planet when he shot it as Zamasu. They're like, why didn't that destroy the planet? Well, today we're going to be answering those questions. So yeah, enjoy.
Best examples for ki control, like through physical attacks, is in the Namek saga. For example, we know that Raccoon fought against Vegeta that got a Zenkai after getting the shit beaten out of him on Earth. And we know that Vegeta in the Saiyan saga was already confirmed and stated to be a planet buster. I mean, he was shown in the anime, not canon, sure. But in the manga, it also states that he can blow up the planet against Goku.
And in the
Daizenshu also states that, yeah. So, a much stronger Vegeta fires his attack at Raccoon. Doesn't do shit. All it does is like destroy his armor and is like just a little bit of blood on him, but he's he tanked it basically. And Goku fucking elbows him, one-shots him, right? He was still like, he was still powering up afterward. And then Goku just elbowed him and just completely shit on him. And even so, he like two-shotted Birder, who was basically around the same power as him. And both of them are stronger than Saiyan Saga Vegeta or Saiyan Saga Goku, who are already planet busters. And as we know, durability equals basically destructive capability. Basically, the force you can exert is the same force that you can take. If that makes any sense.
This is shown when Goku's training and he can blast himself with Kamehameha waves that have the force to kill people with planetary durability, and he just tanks them with his arms wide out. That proves that his attack potency is equal to his durability.
And another example is when Goku fights against Frieza. Goku's able to hurt Frieza with his kicks and punches when Vegeta's attacks were just casually kicked away by Frieza. And then we can move on. Once Goku turns to a Super Saiyan, he just like literally fucking haymakers Frieza's attack, and like it was shown to destroy a planet. Before someone says, "It's anime filler, you fucking idiot." It was in Dragon Ball Z Kai, which we know is canon to Super because we see it in flashbacks. So I don't want to see any of that shit, okay? Stop with the fucking anime non-canon filler, right? Because it's getting ridiculous now,
even before Dragon Ball Kai, like even then Toriyama was like, yo, the anime is Dragon Ball. Like the Dragon Ball and the manga are one and the same. Like, so even then...
And we can even post it in the description below so you guys can see that he said that. Because come on, man.
And what was it? And Dragon Ball Kai is like literally canon now because it's in Dragon Ball Super and it's supposed to follow the manga and the original intentions of the author. So it is canon. And that's in Dragon Ball Kai. So basically what we're trying to get across here is that Goku, when he haymakered Frieza's attack, Frieza has been confirmed to be a planet buster in numerous forms of what would you call it? The franchise, like guides, the anime, even the manga.
The specials.
The specials, everything shows he's a planet buster. Okay, so he literally punched this attack that could destroy a planet into deep space, and it destroyed another planet. This literally proves that Goku's haymaker has more striking power than a planet-destroying attack. So what we're trying to get across here is that they have many feats that put them above planetary. There's like planetary level attacks where like Frieza in his mecha form, he confronts Super Saiyan Trunks, and like Frieza starts to get really, really triggered at Trunks. He's like, fuck this planet. I'm going to shoot it up, right? And he throws his supernova at Trunks, and King Cold's like, dude, you're going to blow up the planet. We need to get the fuck out of here. And Trunks literally catches a planet busting attack with one hand. No difficulty, and it doesn't even make a crater in the ground, even though it's going to destroy the entire planet, because Trunks is able to suppress and capture all of that energy with just one hand and actually deflect it. I think even Frieza detonated that same attack, didn't he?
Yeah, he detonated and then like left a crater afterwards.
It just left a little crater, even though it was going to destroy the entire planet.
Clearly, it's area of effect.
But clearly, it's only crater level. Frieza's only wall level, people.
Like Thomas Solos.
All right.
Okay, so another brilliant example is right afterwards when Goku confronts Trunks, and basically they're sparring. Goku is seen like amplifying his finger, basically his physical power, through his ki, right? He's channeling into one specific point on his finger, and then Trunks starts slashing at him, and Goku like deflects these strikes that were used to cut through Frieza with a fucking finger. Now, someone will say, I mean, how is that planet level? Well, here's the thing. Frieza, while severely weakened, like after getting Bukaked by Goku's Kamehameha, after getting cut in half, and after basically having been drained of his ki, because he used the last ki that he had to attack Goku like a fucking idiot. And then on top of that, he survived the planet exploding on him, and he was still alive, right? A much stronger Frieza, Mecha Frieza, came to Earth. Trunks fucked him up, and then he used that sword to basically try to spar against Goku, and he deflected all that shit. And Trunks even said that he wasn't going to hold back. So if Goku can deflect these planet-level attacks with his finger, then he can definitely destroy planets and tank planet-destroying attacks. Frieza even states to Goku that whether it's him that kills him or the explosion, or even if it doesn't kill him, then the vacuum of space will kill him, as Seth basically mentioned in his past video of, can Goku and Vegeta survive like a planet exploding on them? Same point.
I'd like to bring up another point with that Trunks thing. So to also prove that he's above planetary durability, so we know that Goku can haymaker his attacks that can enter deep space and like blow up other planets. So Goku bullied Frieza, like he beat the living fuck out of him, like he put him into a coma. But Goku hit him with planetary level punches numerous times. Yet Trunks cut him like butter and obliterated him in like 30 seconds. And then Goku was able to tank those same attacks that could gut this planet durability level fighter like nothing. He didn't even flinch with just one finger. So they're able to heavily, amplify certain parts of their body and suppress their energy into singular points or into an area of effect, which we're going to be getting into soon.
So we have multiple examples from the Android and Cell arcs. For example, when Vegeta fights against Android 18, he fires a Big Bang attack at her. And she says to him, "You weren't serious with that attack." And he says, "Of course I wasn't. If I did, I would blow up the entire planet." Now, he doesn't mean that his attack wasn't planet level. It means that his range or his capacity was heavily suppressed so it wouldn't destroy the planet. Because, Super Saiyan Vegeta is like hundreds, if not thousands of times stronger than his Saiyan Saga self, who's already planet level. So you're going to tell me his attack's going to be weaker than that? Come on, bro.
Yeah. So what Vegeta is trying to say is that by suppressing his power so it doesn't blow up the planet, is that the attack is still kind of the same strength. He's just not going balls out with it. Like, he's suppressing the radius of the attack so it only hurts Android 18 and not the surrounding areas, if that makes sense. So me and Chuck here, we've proven that even casually that all the characters in Dragon Ball Z are easily planet level. Right, that's what we were doing with all those scans. Yeah, basic levels are planetary. That's what we've established. It's very clear. And now we're going to explain why do some of their attacks at even full power? Why did Majin Vegeta's attack only make a fucking crater, like a nuclear bomb level crater? Why did that happen?
Goku is fighting Beerus, the purple cat bitch. He's always lying about his power because he's a woman. He's fighting against Goku, and they're basically punching each other, right? And this is resonating across the entire macroverse. And if you guys didn't know, the Dragon Ball Z universe is actually a bunch of universes into one, because there's a living universe, there's a Kaioshin realm, demon realm, heaven, and hell, right? And many of these are universe-sized, as stated by the Daizenshu, and we even have a reference to the map, drawn by Akira Toriyama. So, if their punches are doing this just, with punches, then logically their key attacks,
50%.
Their key attacks would be a lot more potent. Not to mention that Goku was suppressed at the time still. He was still gaining more power as the fight went on. Beerus was exerting some power. We don't know how much percentage he was using, but he was definitely using a little bit more as the fight went on. And he was still suppressed the entire time because he's a fucking asshole. But basically, Goku was matching blow for blow with Beerus, right? He was basically trying to match his punch at the same time, being in an alignment so it wouldn't cause any collateral damage. So even while suppressing themselves, they still caused stars and planets to be destroyed from that, right?
I'd like to bring something up.
Yeah.
So One of the reasons that the universal shockwaves even happened is because the god form was just so massive of an increase that he had no idea how to control it. Like when he first started fighting Beerus, like even just by dashing at him, he started stumbling around because he had no idea he was going to be that fast. So he started stumbling around because he didn't know how to control himself. So one of the reasons that there was such like a big universal impact and all these planets were getting destroyed from their fight, as in comparison to like one of their normal fights where nothing happens, even Goku versus Hit, where like only a few tiles on their arena got destroyed, let alone a planet or something. But the reason so many planets and stars were destroyed is because he had no idea how exponentially stronger he actually got, and he had no idea how to suppress it. So when him and Beerus were punching each other, he was gradually learning more and more how to suppress his punch. And in the final clash was going to destroy the universe, he finally learned how to cancel out that excess energy that was going to destroy the surrounding environment and learned how to create area of effect with his powers. So to kind of further touch up on this argument, we can bring up later arcs of Dragon Ball Super. So even though Goku, just by, clashing fists with somebody, could completely like annihilate the fucking universe, later on in the show, when he's much stronger as a Super Saiyan Blue, and yes, he's confirmed much stronger, when he's clashing hand with Goku Black or Hit or anybody, it's only destroying like a wall or some like tiles. Like, bro, I think I could even destroy one of those tiles if I had like an adrenaline rush and I fucking like try to curb stomp a tile. I bet I could even put a crack in that thing. So it's like they're only cracking tiles with this universal level power. And at this point, it's just very clear that they suppress their energy into an area of effect. And that's what the entire series is. That's why when Trunks, unleashed his full power attack at Zamasu, it only destroyed like a building. Okay. It's area of effect. So that's what they do. They don't want to do collateral on the planet unless they're completely fucking pissed off. Like Frieza, when Frieza like crushed Earth in his hand, that was him going balls out to destroy collateral. Or, Boo, when Boo like threw a ki blast at Earth, he just didn't give a fuck. A casual ki blast that Goku and Vegeta spam at each other constantly was able to counter this planet level attack. That's a perfect example of what area of effect is. Even like one of the little ki blasts that they just shoot at each other, all the time. They shoot like a damn machine gun. Just one of those almost blew up the planet. So that's perfect.
One of those could solo Naruto or Bleach.
Like literally, yeah, like one of those little machine gun blasts could dead ass solo a verse. And people just don't understand this. It's just they just don't want to cause collateral on the planet, and that's what area of effect is. So,
but Seth, like this YouTuber that's bigger than you, he's right. He has more subs than you.
This guy. He has 130,000 subs, and he says he doesn't even understand. How can you possibly understand?
And now, before somebody claims that area of effect is only in Dragon Ball and we made this fucking term up, this is also in comics, right? A very good example is Thanos, He's been shown to survive attacks against Odin, who could destroy galaxies. He even when he was like dead and his body was floating around in space and Galactus destroyed a galaxy, Thanos' body still survived that, like, for example, Silver Surfer, he could destroy stars, he could survive a solar system being blown up on him, and yet there's still area of effect. For example, Galactus literally just blasted Thanos, and he fucking made him beg for his life, and there was a little fucking crater on there, literally a little crater.
It looked like he got hit by a tank shell.
Yeah. Okay, Silver Surfer blasted at Thanos, and it like probably scorched like his chair that he was sitting in. They're gonna tell me that someone that can destroy stars and solar systems or can survive a galaxy being destroyed on them is gonna get owned by a little crater attack? Come on, man. Like even with Superman, like for example, when he says he's not holding back any shatter moons and stars, which he's shown, but when he's fighting, like, let's say somebody else and he's not trying to destroy the planet, he's trying to protect it, he's not destroying the fucking planet. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to save the citizens and whatnot. He's going to hold back on his collateral damage, like effect on with his attacks, right? But on the actual people he's fighting against, he's going to exert that power on them, not on the surrounding like objects or people, right? If that makes any sense. Unless you think that Thanos is fucking crater level, which you gotta chill out, man.
Okay, I will admit that area of effect is shown in Dragon Ball a lot more than it is in comics. But this is mainly because they're such like spiritual oriented fighters, and they just have like complete mastery over their abilities. Like they have complete mastery. Goku can casually suppress himself to be like human level within like a second. Like he can go from like human level to full power in like an instant. But it's like that's just because they have control over their abilities and they don't want to do collateral damage on someone other than who they're trying to beat the fuck up. And whether it be, you know, Superman, you know, whatever comic you're reading, Naruto, whatever anime you're watching, they all do it. There's always an effect. There's always area of effect somewhere in your damn story. It's not just Dragon Ball. It's any damn series. So you cannot use this argument to downplay Dragon Ball whatsoever.
Like when Trunks came to Earth, like the soldiers said that his power level was like a 5, right? Even though he fucking chopped them all up and he shit on Frieza, right? Yep. When Goku first met up Tarble was like, holy shit, you're like really weak, right? And then Goku suddenly raises his power up to, you know, like what his power actually is instead of suppressing himself.
Yep.
So, and even in the Namek Saga, they're always like lowering their power level so the enemies think that they're a lot weaker than they actually are because of the scouter readings. They're like, oh, his power level is like 1,000. He's fucking fodder, right? But, you know, they suddenly shit on them because they can raise their power up. So
it's just masterful key control. And they just know how to condense their powers within a set radius. If you want an example of what it's like for when a Dragon Ball character just goes balls out and just doesn't give a fuck, look at Beerus versus Champa. That is two people going balls out and not giving a fuck, right? Even when he fought Goku, he almost obliterated the universe, right? Casually. But when he fought Champa, he was destroying planets just by casually punching them. The same punches that Goku was taking in their fights all the time, right? Although I'm sure he used a lot more versus Champa, but still. He was casually just obliterating planets, and actually they were just going to just destroy the universe like nothing, right? I think they both
put Vado's like...
Yeah, they're like, they put energy balls above their head. And they're like, okay, that's going to destroy both our universes. You need to chill the fuck out, right? That's what it's like when a fighter doesn't use area of effect. Is Beerus when he's fucking just going balls out and having a great time. That's a perfect example. Not Goku. Goku doesn't want to do that shit. Goku doesn't want to destroy innocent lives and shit like Beerus does. All right, so...
Or Superman.
Anyways, other than that, that's... I hope you learned something. Goku can suppress his ki, you know, and his area of effects. That should be common knowledge, but bigger YouTubers just won't tell you this kind of shit, I guess.
Oh my fucking god, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks confirmed!
Oh my fucking god, Final Flash is only wall level! But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you haven't subscribed already, do that. Subscribe to my man Chuck the Cybercuck. And
I really appreciate it.
Till next time.
Yeah, peace out.